What a beautiful morning. Morning. We gotta let the we have to let the dew burn off this morning, and then we can get back to cutting beans. I'm kind of out walking around the fields because this 4-acre chunk every year. This is kind of like my test plot for setting the combine up and seeing where moisture is. It's like one of the very first fields we plant, so it is also one of the first fields to be cut. So this is like the field I set the combine up in, things like that. But I was just looking at my last pass I did last night, and it kind of looks like I need to tighten up the sieves just a touch. Which that's not a big deal. That's an adjustment I make on the fly as we're going, so it'll work out good. But at any rate, we are going to be spending pretty much most of the day in the combine today, and harvesting beans. But we do have to drop the head, put it on the header cart to move to the next field, and then get the grain cart back there, things like that. Because see that tree line back there? That's the next field, and there's an opening back over there that we go through, but the head won't fit through there, so you got to drop the head to cross the opening, hook the head back up, move the grain cart. And I normally just leave the semis parked in the barnyard here and grain cart the beans back and forth, which is not a big deal, but it's a little time consuming. Honestly, in perfect world, the trucks should be parked back there and you just dump directly into the truck and eliminate the grain cart in general. But when you eliminate the grain cart, the combine is doing a lot of traveling, and it shouldn't. Combine should be cutting and cutting non-stop. And that's where the grain cart comes in handy. And it'd also be handy if you had a grain cart operator, because then the combine can keep cutting while the grain cart runs to the truck. But I don't have that, so it's just going to be me today. All right, I'm going to do a couple small things in the shop here while I'm letting the dew burn off, and then I will get back to you guys when we're ready to cut. Well, it is definitely getting to be that time. I'm going to drop the head, move into the next field, bite into some beans to see how dry they are, and then hopefully start cutting. We can get an early start today because we had very little dew. You guys are probably wanting some action shots of the combine, outside. It's been a year since I've done something like that, so I guess it's about time that's due, right? So, editor, cue the corny YouTube music. only so many places I can set you guys so you can see what's going on. The machine itself is like plastic. There's only a handful of metal places to magnet mount you. Alright, I've got what's on the grain cart right now will fill one semi. I'm going to go ahead and haul that in. That way I go in the evening with 2 empty semis, because I really don't want to fill the semi and then be done at 5 o'clock. The elevator's only open so long, so I might as well haul this load in and then come back and fill both semis, and then tomorrow morning I can truck in 2 loads and keep cutting. I'm back in the combine again. That load was terrible, man. I mean, it was a good load, but the trip was bad. I got caught by a train. I got caught in traffic, standstill traffic on the expressway. Garbage. But got back. I got 2 empty trucks right now, so I can cut into the night, or maybe not. I mean, I'm getting 80 bushel beans here, so that's a good yield. We're going to be filling the trucks quickly. That's all right. We'll get the trucks filled and call it a night. I got to be honest with you, these are the dustiest, dirty beans I have ever cut. I mean, look at that. That's just dust and dirt. You'd think that the thing was on fire. And look at my window. Garbage. Alright, I can somewhat see again. I'm telling you, if you guys run a combine, a tractor, or something, get yourself one of these California dusters. These things work wonders on your windows. Just go over it real quick and knock the dust off and you're done. I actually do it in the evenings when I'm done cutting. I dust the windows off at night. That way the dew or rain doesn't lock the dirt on the window. And it was a game changer. This little truck is not going to be happy about this load. It's alright. I didn't feel like putting a partial load in the other truck and waiting. This way, all these beans are going to the elevator, and I can tell exactly how many bushels per acre came out of that field because I have only bean weight tickets for that field. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.